It says the stream is excellent, but I don't have a video of it. Let's reset it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me a stream. Yes! Okay, so I had to start a little early. Today is the first day I'm across 3 platforms. YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. That's the first time. So we're growing our presence across 3 platforms. Nice. Where's Twitch? Okay, so this way we don't lose you. If you're joining me after the fact, hi, welcome. Welcome. Okay, welcome. Use low latency toggle on what? Videos buffering. Use low latency toggle under the advanced menu in settings to disable low latency mode. Advanced menu. Where is the settings? Stream. Low latency toggle. Man, they got a lot of things. Stream manager. How we're doing? This is excellent. This is excellent. Everything's working great. Let me see. Kick is working good too. Kick is working great. Kick is working great. This is my first time on Kick. Nice. And YouTube is working fine. Alright. Alright. I had to start a little early just to make sure that the streams are working fine. It says 3. Not that I had problems before, now I have more problems. Now I have 3 streams I gotta worry about. Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. If you are joining me after the fact and you're watching this after the show, make sure that you subscribe, but check the like button and smash the notification bell. Go to Twitch. I am at Dragster 2025 on Twitch. Make sure you subscribe there. And on Kick, I am at Dragster 2025. I think I'm at Dragster 2025. In any case, make sure you subscribe to all 3 websites. This is the first time. This is history, so it's the first time I actually got all 3 going on at the same time. It doesn't look like I'm having issues, except Twitch keeps on saying latency issue. Okay, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Kick is working out okay. I don't have anybody on Kick yet. And then YouTube, I got nobody. Okay, just left. Okay, so I'm on 3 streams right now. 3 streams, 3 websites. The first time ever. Not like you guys had enough of me on YouTube. Now I'm in 3 places. So where am I? I am in the middle of absolutely nowhere. That's right. I'm in the middle of nowhere. So when a commander doesn't know where he is, he usually goes to the galaxy map. Last night, I jumped all over the place. And using the Neutron Highway, trying to get to this location on the Colonia side. So if you notice, like we're headed towards Colonia, but it's pretty far away. The Dukes of Mikunn, I think maybe they're taking a break. I'm not sure. But the system is loaded with fleet carriers, right? Fleet carriers. And, alright, we got 111. Cool. It's loaded with fleet carriers. If you notice, a bunch of squadron carriers here. We've got 3 squadron carriers. I don't know these. I've never heard of these guys. Okay. And then, we got another 3 here. So we got 6 squadron carriers, 7 fleet carriers, 12 fleet carriers. So this is supposed to be the Dukes of Mikunn hub. Hey, Supernatural. Hello. Welcome, welcome. This is history. Welcome to History in the Making. Today is the first day I am streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch simultaneously. That is correct. Now, I don't know how to get... Now, I'm going to do the overlay later on. I'm probably going to do the overlay eventually, and so you guys can see it in the window. But today, I just want to make sure the stream is working, so I'm watching all of them all at the same time. And so today, we're going to do a little bit of exploration where this hub is. Yesterday we did exploration around Galtia project, which I gotta say, I was incredibly impressed. Now I'm a colonization guy, and I want to be thorough. When I build the hub, I'm very thorough, and they are very thorough. Now on the flip side, I only see here I only see two locations for what they call a hub. So I went on the Dukes of Mikunn Discord chat, and I found out where they are, right, where their hub is. And basically here in this hub there's only 2 locations. Now it looks like maybe they have everything taken care of in the last planet, which it looks like it's probably a high mel content world, but they put satellites around the Earth-like world. There's an Earth-like world here, and then they built 2 stations. One called the Frederick Brown 1856 Memorial Station, and the Mary and Day Brown Memorial Station. So I don't know the history of that. If they had a website, maybe they can tell us. But that's where I'm at right now. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna I'm gonna show you my page here. But there's a bunch of Earth-like worlds around this area, and if you notice, this is the list. It's within the 60 light year radius, and there's a bunch of that. I think this is the one. Yeah, it looks like it. Because I did some last night. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, there's that. And then I did Expressway to Exo Mastery, Nearest Celestial Bodies. But anyway, we can actually do another, so I can show you guys how this works. So when I do a search, I'll go to spanch.co.uk. Great place. So, am I in the right place? El Prow? Am I in El Prow? No, I'm in Plow. I don't know where my stuff is. Is this it? No. Here it is. Here's my road to riches. Yeah, this is it. So you go to Spanch, and usually you just put in the location that you're in. Like, for instance, it's the road to riches. Location that you're in, which is Pla AC's NIK C811. I put a radius that I want to be around this system, right? About 45 light years around the system. I looped it, so I go around in a circle. And it's doing the road to riches, which is a bunch of things popped up. Water worlds, Earth-like worlds. Like, for instance, this is an Earth-like world. We're going to go here first. But it pops up with a bunch of results. And then you can go and search the area. I'm sure you guys know about this stuff. Yeah, so it's, in my opinion, they should have picked a different system. I don't know why they picked this one, except for the Earth like world. But just heads up on colonization, you don't really get money for colonizing Earth-like worlds. You get money for building structures. So the more things you build, the more money you make. It's not about how many people are in your system. They don't give you money for that. Do you have any offsiders? I really don't know what you mean by that. Other players that help you. No, not really. Not this time. Alright, so we got one viewer on Twitch, 2 viewers on Kick. We got 2 viewers on YouTube. Now, if you're watching this after the fact, I encourage you to go to Kick and Twitch and subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. And the reason I'm trying to get in the partner program, but it doesn't seem like they're choosing anybody this semester, because they say they do it twice a year, biannual, but so far they haven't done anything so far. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Earth-like world, do some scanning, maybe do some ground scanning. Yeah, I don't have really a crew. I don't have a crew. I'm just wandering around this galaxy at the present time. So, for instance, well, I would, but wait to get VR. Man, VR, I can't use VR Supernatural. I just cannot. I get nauseous. You know, I get like a vertigo kind of thing, and I want to like vomit and faint. I feel so bad because it's such a cool technology. I do love 3D movies, but every time I go, I gotta take Dramamine and I fall asleep. Seriously. So I feel bad about VR. I really would enjoy the technology. You know, who wouldn't enjoy the technology if it looks real? You know what I mean? So let's scan some things and see what's around here. This one's 16 light years from their hub. So it's on the Dukes of Mikunn side. So yesterday we went to the Galtia side. Today we are on the Dukes of Mikunn side. So they got like 3 roads. Dukes of Mikunn are going towards... they're going to Sagittarius A and Colonia. And Galtia is going to east of that, and I can't even pronounce the location where they're going. But it's going to be a cluster east of that. So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm highly impressed with the Galtia project. They actually have a website. They have everything lined up. Okay. Now just a note. Out here in the black, most of these places have not been treaded on. So you might get first footfall. So any discovery might get you first footfall. And we'll get you a nice little bonus. Like in a Stratus Tectonicus, you get like 95 million. Which is, for just scanning, it's great. You know? For just scanning. Yeah, so check out my other streams. Make sure you check the like button and then subscribe, because I really would love to boost Kick and Twitch. I'm actually wanting to get in a partner program so I can do Twitch drops, give people stuff for free, and then this way I can give away stuff. You know, like maybe I don't know, maybe they'll let me buy some paint jobs and give them away. But there are ways. I mean, I can give away materials, I can give away credits. There's ways of doing that. Okay, so this one is a water world, an A3. B5A has something on it, probably bacterium. Okay, so I don't know how you keep track of your stuff, but I usually like to write it down. This is an Earth-like world. I like to write it down. Make sure I'm getting everything down. Gas giant. Icy body. Icy body. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go to our first location, A1. And then just scan the Earth-like world first. So I am in their hub, in the Dukes of Mikunn hub, which is the Colonia highway. So they're daisy chaining to Colonia. But right now they're all stationary in this system. It doesn't look like it doesn't look like they're moving. I mean, they haven't moved in a few days, so I've been here since yesterday. I haven't seen them go anywhere. So maybe they're waiting to see what's going to happen in Colonia, and then maybe move their efforts to the Sagittarius A route. But we don't know. They don't have a website, so I don't know what they're doing right now. Galtia keeps going. They're building. I was in Balfenheim yesterday in their hub, and it was amazing. They got like 2 billion population in this one system, and they got like 4 dodecs, lots of construction. So they got everything taken care of material wise, and that's the way I like it. If we're gonna build a hub, we're gonna build a mini bubble. You know, I like to see everything in the mini bubble. So they got it taken care of. I gotta say, they really got it taken care of. Galtia's doing a good job. They really are. So I don't like to rain on anybody's efforts. So whatever the Dukes of Mikunn or the Mercs of Mikunn and Galtia have been working on trying to get to the center of the galaxy, right? And I tried to actually help, but everything's locked out, so I don't even know who to talk to actually bring my stuff there. I got 10 fleet carriers, 12 accounts, and a lot of Panther Clippers. Now you might be saying to yourself, why the hell do you have that many accounts? Marks. What's up, Mark? Mark, I am streaming on Kick and Twitch simultaneously. Can you believe that? Twitch and Kick. Actually, I should put them all together. Yeah, it was I started streaming a little early. I just wanted to see what was going on, but I gotta do something about Twitch. The settings, advanced settings, low latency. Okay. Okay, so Twitch is not working too well. Twitch is not working too well. But I do got the chats open in Twitch, and I got the chats open in Kick. This is the first day, but I didn't post any kind of, like I was gonna do this on Twitch or Kick today. Today was like a little test to see if I can. I put in the software into OBS last night, and I want to see if it's gonna work. And so far, it looks like it's working. I got one viewer on Twitch, 2 viewers on Kick, but even Kick is okay. They're doing auto. Kick is having problems, I think. I'm not sure if it's looping or whatever. I have to show boobs. Yeah, I don't think you want to see my boobs. Seriously speaking. I don't think you want to see my boobs. I don't think anybody wants to see my boobs. Okay, this one is 288,000 light seconds away. So let's see if we can see this. It's pretty far. I don't think anybody did first footfall on this one. Okay, so let's start the ED Copilot. I kind of silenced her. I took away her voice because she was driving me crazy. So I figured out how to shut her up. And I did. And so it's helpful to do ED Copilot when you're actually exploring, because it'll tell you how much money you're gonna make off of a particular planet and scan that you're gonna do, etc., etc. So it's a good thing. Now their hub is pretty close, 16 light years away, so you'd have to daisy chain to this location if you wanted this system. But right now it doesn't look too good, because it's too far away. 288 light seconds is too far away. Even though you can super cruise overdrive, it's still not good for a colonization system. I mean, the main planets, the water world and the Earth-like world, are in our first row of planets, but you know what, let's stop. Let's see what this looks like for colonization. Okay. Yeah, so it's got 29 orbital and 10 settlements, which doesn't make for a good system to colonize. Even though it's got a water world and an Earth-like world, and the flag is actually at the Earth-like world, and it's got 3 in orbit. But there's nothing to actually like this one is the only one that has a 5. This planet out here, it's all the way out.
I am now transferring main ship AI interactions
way out. It's way, way, way out. So today's the first day that I'm streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube simultaneously. It's a big deal. It's a big, big deal. So if you see this after the fact, make sure you go to Kick and Twitch and subscribe there also for Dragster, because I need the support. I need at least, I think, 50 subscribers for Kick or something like that for their program, or whatever. You get bonuses and stuff if you have like 50 people or something like that. So I'm gonna try to build up Kick also. Reason being is AI has taken over YouTube, and it's not that good. Okay, it's not that good. It's not doing too well. So, just read an article today, a whole bunch of things on the AI market, and companies are slowing down in using AI. It's mainly because AI is uninsurable at the moment. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that, because it sounds ridiculous, right? Well, whenever a company does business, every aspect of their business is insured. So AI is uninsurable because they don't have any data, past data, that their actuaries can price it. So if they can't price it, they don't insure it. Okay? So AI is expensive for a company because now the company takes all the risk to whenever using AI. All the risk. So a lot of companies are like scaling back on their AI usage, and but YouTube did not. YouTube went straight into the damn thing and eliminated, I don't know how many jobs that they eliminated, but they eliminated a bunch of jobs and replaced them with AI. Good job. Really smart. I'm a C-suite executive myself, and that would be something I would never do. That would be something I would never do. People is what people want. Oh, it's just bacterium. But doesn't look like anybody actually went on this planet. So let's go down and take a look. So they're kind of scaling back on AI, most companies, because it can't be insured. So they're taking all the risk. And they're going to lose every single time in court. They're not going to win, because AI makes things up. That's right. When it doesn't have an answer, the easiest route that an AI software does is it makes stuff up. It creates content. It lies. So good job, programmers who program the AI. You program lying into software. Good job. Again, software is created by human beings. So whenever human beings make mistakes, and you program mistakes into your software, and if a company, billion-dollar company, wants to just use AI and not have employees, not have that personal touch, because people like humans. I like humans. when I want to actually call someone customer care, I don't want to hear a robot, and I don't want to hear someone in India. I want to hear a human being that actually speaks English and I can understand them. Okay? One time only did I ever get through to the Google customer care, and the person on the other line, I couldn't even understand. He was Indian, he was in India. Okay? Couldn't understand a word he was saying. The one time I got through Google, I didn't even have a human being. I had a human being, but the human being couldn't speak English, right? Right, on Kick I am at Dragster_gaming. So make sure you subscribe on that. And then at Twitch I am Dragster2025. I am using the Nomad, which is a great little ship because I can find stuff just by scanning. Alright. Wonderful. Yep, first footfall. So this gives you a little bit of bonus. So even though this might not cost anything, this scan might not give you anything. The first footfall gives you something. Yeah, like let's see. ED Copilot says this is worth 1 million, but the first footfall would give me another 5 or so, probably.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
It's pretty bleak out here. But this planet is the only planet you can actually build something on. But it's pretty far out. So this, even though it has an Earth-like world and a water world, it would not be a place that I would actually colonize. Because there's nothing else that you can build within the first ring of planets. So this place would not be something I colonize, even though it's, you know, I'll do the scans and oh, it's pretty, it's nice. Even though the flag is on the Earth-like world, so you can build a Dodec right away. Literally, the only thing you can do here is maybe a tourist hub. So remember, the colonization, you're not getting paid on. Hey, there he is. Hey, Jack. Welcome to Twitch, he says. Welcome. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, man. Yeah, this is the first. I got the software last night. It was pretty good install. Very easy. And then put in the stream keys. I tested it before I started. I tested it before I started, and now I'm streaming on 3 platforms. Now this stream might be a little short because it was just a test stream, more or less, and there really isn't much to see around here. You know, there's a lot of worlds you can go to, but there's really not much to see. So my goal was to go to Colonia, finish up and go to Colonia. So yesterday I did go. Yeah, I saw that. So this guy, I'm gonna delete because he is a bot. Are you? You're a moderator. Cool, dude. Maybe you can moderate my streams. Go to Kick too. I'm on Kick also right now. So I'm doing Kick and this one. Kick says I should go on what's that one? What's that one that's a Russian company? I forgot. The one that anyway. 07. Hey Jasper. Hey, look at that. You guys are on multiple streams. Look at that. I got nice. So I got 3 streams going on at the same time. Yeah, Rumble, that's it. Damn, I can't think and play at the same time. Sorry, guys. I can multitask, but I don't want to blow up because I have a lot of data. I scanned a lot. So I used the neutron highway. I still can't figure out how to goddamn use that, man. I'm like stupid. I am so stupid. You know, like I can't figure out where to go in the neutron highway. Yeah, right now I'm in the Dukes of Mikunn area. In their hub, their Colonia highway hub. But they're pretty far away from Colonia right now, and they're all like parked. So they got like, I'll show you when I go back to their system. They're all parked. They don't look like they're active. So maybe they're taking they're waiting to see if they're going to build a hub in Colonia. Nasty Dude says, I am thinking of having to go during a YouTube live stream. I only have a single monitor. Does it make your game screen really small? It depends on what software you use. You can make the game. It depends. But I have 2 computers and I'm running one computer for the stream and one computer for the game because I need to have a big screen for the game. So it all depends how you want your layout to be. I mean, you can run your game and your stream on the same computer. But you're gonna have to kind of multitask. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not there with you. I'd help you out, but I'm not with you at your location. So I would say, you know, go watch some videos on what you want to do, and see what you want to do. Commander Tom says, the easiest way to enter the neutron star is entering the tail where it ends. It has the least amount of turbulence. I did, dude. I did, but it doesn't work every time. I'm going to try it again today, but I don't want to embarrass myself, so I'm not going to stream that. Because it's pretty fucking embarrassing. I feel like a noob. I have 15,000 hours under my belt, and I feel like a damn noob. Okay, so we finished this system. It says that we only got 1 million, but we got first footfall on that one. We're doing the road to riches. Let's do this place, this location. We'll do a couple of more, and then we'll head back, and I'll show you guys where I'm at. But this is the location, and the Dukes are kind of headed that way. They're headed towards 11 o'clock. I came from 1 o'clock. Where actually our friends from Galtia are, and so I crossed the space here to this location. So after this, I'm gonna go back to Colonia and just wait to see what they're gonna do tomorrow, if they're gonna do any kind of colonization. Alright, let me see. 1 second. I can mod if you like. So where do I do that? I put in chat? Let me see. Paste. I gave you moderator privilege. Okay, that's cool. That's fun. Thank you for moderating. Can I make you moderate on YouTube too? Jack, can I do that? Because I lost my 2 moderators I had. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's go to the next one, and then we'll go back and I'll show you guys the system that these guys are in. But I wouldn't have picked the. I want to be honest with you. I like that these guys are really gun ho about colonization, but I would not have picked this system to do a hub in. It just doesn't have any locations. I mean, it has an Earth-like world. That's the only reason to have this location. But and they put a dodec around the sun, so. Yeah. Yeah, I understand, Tom. I understand what you're saying. But, 23. This one looks like a good one. So I'm kind of like looking around to see if there would be any reasons for me to colonize around here. There's more stuff around the Galtia project's next location, Arcades. There's a lot of stuff around that, and maybe when they build that, I'll bring something over there when they finish building that, because they're bridging to it right now. Yeah, let's see. I got 7 on YouTube, 2 on Kick, 2 on Kick, on Twitch. 5 already. Wow, nice. Yeah, it's the first time that I'm doing this. So I got the software yesterday. I loaded it. Ooh, here we go. I loaded it, and then I wanted to see if it works. I started early, and it looks like it's okay. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat and see what people say. Okay, the B5 has 2 biologicals, but it's mostly probably going to be Fonticula or Bacterium. So we're going to go back to Colonia. This account that I'm actually streaming on. Okay, this one definitely has Stratum on it. Definitely. This account that I'm streaming on is going to remain in Colonia. So every once in a while when I do exploration, I'll go out into the black, and if they don't build anything, and I'll wait for the Dukes to come. If they come. But the way that every fleet carrier they have and every squadron carrier they got, I think, is positioned in that system and just stationary. They're not. I don't think they're doing anything. I think they're waiting to see what happens with Colonia. They're still going towards Sajay. So they're still going towards that direction. A left field idea. FDev has Stargoids attack Colonia and destroy some settlements. This slows the colonization highway development. Then after we repel the Thargoids, they open colonization to rebuild. Interesting. That's a great idea. Except, Tom, I don't think there are any developers actually working on Elite Dangerous. Any dedicated developers. I think they're all working on the new projects. Right? And, I'm just being honest. Thargoids require manpower. And the shake-up in the industry with the devs being laid off all over the place. Developers being laid off all over the place. I'm sure they're nervous.
System scan complete.
Okay, this looks like a better system to colonize. But no, it's not that bad. It's only 31,000. And the flag is on a 5. Look at that. See, I would have picked this system. What is wrong with them? And there's a water world here, so who cares about that? If I'm building a hub, I don't care about there being a water world. So right here, there's a flags on the 5, so you can make this the refinery station, and everything else can be whatever. Right, 34 orbital, 35 settlement, and the flag is on a 5. This looks like a good system. This looks like a very good system to actually colonize. I would have colonized this one. Yeah, look at here. Look at this ones. These. 4, 4, 4, 6. Nasty dude, I'm with you, buddy. I'm hoping for 1, 2. For boosting, I just go 50% to 50% when I arrive. Pull back until running parallel, close to the tail. Then dive in and cut power. Don't fight anything. I see. That sounds good. That sounds good. Then SEO out of there. Mikunn guys run out of stream, maybe? Steam, you mean? Or not a stream. Says Phaser Ruddock in. There's too many chats now. 3 chats. I got 2 viewers on Kick, 9 on YouTube, and 3 on Twitch. Yeah, they may have run out of steam. I think you're right. But I think, more likely, I think they're just waiting to see what happens with the news of Colonia. Because all they have to do then, they got like 20-something carriers in the system, so all they have to do is jump to Colonia and start colonizing that if they want Colonia. Let's do A7 first. A7's a water world. Yeah, I would say the Caspian is the best ship for long distances. Like, I went all the way to Balfenheim with the Caspian, right? From the bubble. And then I crossed over to this area from Balfenheim. And now I'm going to go to Colonia. And I can probably do it today. I can probably do it within a couple of hours. But it makes sense. It makes sense to actually use the Caspian to run around in. I agree with you, Phaser. Phaser Redox says that some Colonia news tomorrow. But hopefully we have a location. We have something to go by. I have 2 accounts over there that have the Dodex, so I can grab a couple of places and make myself a hub. Colonia needs a hub, a real dedicated hub, a real strong hub, like a Galtia hub. You know what I mean? It needs everything. It needs agriculture, it needs a tech, it needs the refinery, the industrial. It needs everything. Because, you know, if you're gonna colonize out of Colonia and go out into the black, you're gonna need a good hub. But if they do put, let's go to B1. If they do put a hub there, if they do put like a colonization there, they should bring a Trailblazer ship because it's gonna need it. I checked around the settlements and there's just not enough materials to build if you're gonna build something. Nasty dude, we want to be a little bit optimistic, right? Maybe they'll give us some good news. I mean, all they have to do is turn on colonization. The guy is there already. He's grayed out. He just has to be available. I mean, the software is there. It's in the system. So all they have to do is just make him available. Right? But if they don't allow us to, if they don't allow us to colonize Colonia, then I'm sure the Dukes of Mikunn will pick up the pace again and keep continued towards Colonia, because they have two roads that they're going in, so they're kind of like separated. They're going towards Colonia, they're going towards Sajay, so it's kind of like I wouldn't have done that. I would have just gone towards one location and then hit the other one after that, but that's just me, you know. Welcome to those on Kick. Welcome to those on Steam. I am streaming on 3 locations for the first time. This is like, they call their hubs supply points. I thought they called their hubs mini bubbles. But that's a good thing. Supply points, supply locations, supply points, supply hubs. That's a good terminology for it, I would say. Yeah, I'm very impressed with Galtia. They got everything in that system. They really do, and they worked. They got like 4 dodecs in that one. Oh, Jesus, man! Talk about work. Dodec is such a pain to build. Oh my God. Yeah, I figured that, right? Because I read their post in their announcement in their Discord, but I can't pronounce the word where they want to go Stoututs, or I don't know who came up with the name of that area. But I don't know, they already picked out the locations they want to actually colonize in that area, so they're working hard to get there. But I want to applaud them, and they're doing a great job, because they opened up the supply points are mini bubbles right now, right? They got mini bubbles available, all these locations. They got little mini bubbles that people can colonize off of. So if you don't want to be in, if there's nothing left in the bubble that you want to colonize, there's nothing left to do, you just go to Project Galtia. What is it? ProjectGaltia.org. I don't even know. Yeah, ProjectGaltia.org. Okay, and you can actually build off of their existing bubbles, mini bubbles, the supply points that they have. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Phaser Radak. So you can build off their existing bubbles, and I'm gonna put that in all the chats. Phaser took care of that in Twitch. Yeah, so you can go there, and they have existing bubbles. The strat. They have existing bubbles, like 6 of them, and you can colonize off of those bubbles. Plenty of real estate out in the black. You don't have to get depressed that there's nothing in the bubble, in our own bubble. So but there's plenty of real estate. I even have a bridge that I built.
Orbital flight engaged.
I posted on the forums. If you're in my Discord, it's in the Discord. So I'm building supply points there in the bridge so people can colonize off of that. It's about 600 light years from the bubble, from Sol. So it's just outside a jump range. It's within the jump range if you're on these sidelines of the bubble, but it's about two jumps of a fleet carrier, mostly. But I like that Galtia project has the website. You have the locations. You guys can colonize off those locations, or even explore. You just go down there and park it in one of the dodecks, hang out, and then just start exploring the surrounding area. Plenty of stuff to do in this game. Plenty of stuff to do. All right, let's see what we're gonna get for these things. So I learned a new trick. If you do the comp scanner, you can get the price in AD Copilot. It'll tell you how much you can get for it, but you're gonna have to be a little precise. Come on. Alright, that's a discovery. What does my ED Copilot say? This is worth only 1,700. Ouch. Good thing I have shields. Not 17, 1.7 million, but I think this is for first footfall. Where's my strat? I went in a strat area. Here's a bacterium. You know, call me stupid, but I'm scanning this bacterium. I did a scan on one planet, and it was worth 20 million. So I said, ooh, maybe I should do that on other planets. Okay, here's the strat. What doesn't look like Stratus Tectonicus. Okay. So you can scan the plant and see if you want to do it or not. 1.7 million. Do I get first footfall? Probably not. I'm sure somebody did this one already. Oh, I got first footfall. Nice. That's nice, dude. I'd be surprised. I thought the Dukes might have already scanned the system. Stratus Tectonicus. Now, why is this important? Because look how much I'm going to make off of this. 95 million. 95 million. So the Tussock, I'll make 8. If I do it, the Bacterium, I'll make 8. This one's 95. So there's 6 locations. So just this planet can make me maybe 200 million. Seriously. Nice. No, about 150, let's say. That's nice. Everything's going good on Kick, on Twitch. Okay. Yeah, so if you scan these on the first footfall, you get a ton of cash. And it's all about the cheddar. Right? It's all about the cheddar. Since there's nothing going on, not till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just either tomorrow or tonight I'll bring this account over to Colonia. The reason I'm doing all these scans, I'm collecting scans, is because I want to get a reputational rank with Colonia Council. There's a few engineers in Colonia that need to be ranked up, and so I want to grab them because that's what I've been doing the last few times. You know, I have to say, man, the combination of the Nomad and the Caspian works so well. It really does. It really does. It works so well. Because this thing just lands everywhere. It just lands everywhere. In any position. Which I love. I love all positions. Okay. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now that it's working. Because it wasn't working a week ago. One other thing I gotta set up is my stream deck. I don't know how I'm gonna set that up. You know, I'm kind of like a chronic procrastinator. Like, I'll do... Okay, this is done. I'll do, Oh, it's too far away. Too much walking. Let's go back to our ship. What I'll do is I'll buy something, right? I'll buy some tech. I'll read up on it. I'll go and watch some videos, and then I'll set it up. Now I've had my stream deck probably for like 3 months now, and I haven't set it up yet. You know, so basically, I'm kind of like a chronic procrastinator. Then I put it in and I use it. But I want to make sure I know what I'm doing with it. I'm not just going to set it up and just let it sit there and collect dust. Do you know what I am saying? So that's basically that. Let me see. Is Kick on? No, he's not on. He's sleeping. He played till like 3 o'clock in the morning. He played the EverQuest. Which I gotta say, I love that he loves EverQuest, but I wouldn't go back to playing older games. Let's talk about games a little bit. How do you feel about what's going on in gaming world? A lot of layoffs. A lot of woke going away. And to quote whoever came up with the phrase, go broke, go woke, go broke. So now those woke people are going away. But that only hurts gaming, man. It's like you can't advance. You can't advance. It hurts gaming. Games can't advance. They can't become great. Okay? Because I saw some clips of a game. I personally believe that there shouldn't be any kind of sexual connotation in any games. Okay, you can have boobs and asses jumping around and all that, and muscular guys, whatever you want. But like, they shouldn't be any kind of. It should be gender free. Should be gender free. You know, like, don't talk about sex, don't talk about gender, don't talk about anything. Just entertain. Just play the goddamn game. Finish a quest. Do a mission. Go and explore. You know, the whole point about games is to escape life, not bring life into the game. Why would I want to bring my life into the game? You know? I'm here to escape, right? I'm in my nomad in the middle of the galaxy. I'm escaping from all this shit. Yeah, I saw that, Jack. That was a good link you gave me. That video is very, very good, actually. But there's a lot going on right now. A lot of people, a lot of layoffs. It's not like I'm happy for it. I'm not cheering for it. I knew it was gonna happen. When people don't buy video games, you're gonna get layoffs. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It's just it's bound to happen, right? Bound to happen. But I'll be glad to see games coming back. You know, just coming back. The reality of it. Just it doesn't have to be sexual games. It doesn't have to be crazy games. Just normal mission questing, hack and slash, dragons, starships. Doesn't have to be crazy crap. It could just be normal shit. Yeah, look at I put a meme up. Hello Games, No Man's Sky, 15 developers. Right? Starfield, 500 developers. So it looks like the indies are doing the work, man. Indie gaming studios. They're doing all the work. But I'm kind of nervous about Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm a little bit nervous about that. I want to tell you guys. Because if it's woke, it will be the final nail on the coffin. So if it comes out and it's utterly fucking woke, it'll just destroy gaming completely. Okay, because there's so much expectation on this game. There's so much expectation for people to actually play this game. So many people are waiting for it forever. So if it's utterly fucking shit, I'm afraid, man. I really am afraid what's gonna do to gaming. You know, it's not gonna be good. So hopefully these guys at Rockstar, hopefully they do a good job. I'm just hoping. But Grand Theft Auto 6 can be a two-edged sword. It can either be bad or good. Okay? So let's see what we got so far. 103 million. I just finished Bacteria, 112 million. So we got Cactoida, Fungoida, and Frutexa. And they're going to be all in the mountains. So we need to go up into the mountains, I think. I keep hearing something. Is that Twitch or Kick? I don't know. I got 2 viewers on Twitch. Wow. Nice. Anyway, I'm very, very happy. Very happy I got this working.
Landing gear retracted.
Now, I'm still going to make the YouTube my main because YouTube actually saves all your videos. Twitch only saves them for a month, 30 days. I don't know how long Kick saves the videos for, so any kind of videos you did or you upload, whatever, it's only 30 days for Twitch. While YouTube, it's permanent. So it'll be there forever. Yeah. That's fantastic. That's just fantastic. I'm pretty happy right now, guys. I really am. I didn't think I was going to get it done, but I got it done. That's an accomplishment to get stuff working. Now I got to get the stream stronger. So OBS is going to have to pump out some more stuff. It looks like it's doing okay. It is having some drop frames, it looks like. Now I'm gonna go up and come back down because the other locations, the other 3 locations, are gonna be in the mountains probably. Like Frutexa, definitely. Fungoida is definitely gonna be in the mountains. So I can definitely find Frutexa in the mountains also. But I might not find Cactoida there. Alright, so Stratum, Frutexa, Tussock, we got that. Bacterium, got that. Cactoida, Fungoida. So Fungoida and Frutexa are the same place. Cactoida could be there too. So I see that it's right here. Like you'll have Frutexa, Cactoida, and Frutexa, and where's Cactoida? And Fungoida is over there. So it's either or. Okay, let's do that. It's got 6 bios, Grimaud, but it's first footfall, so I got the bonus. I got the bonus. So I'm doing all of them because I got the bonus. So what I'm trying to do is build up a little bit of a bank. So when I go to Colonia, I turn that in a Colonia Council. So I can get a rep with them, become an ally, so I can unlock the engineers in Colonia. So this account's going to remain in Colonia. So if they decide to do colonization, I actually think they will. I want to be honest with you, I think they will. Because it's long overdue. It's just, there's a lot of people that want to stay in Colonia. They don't want to go anywhere but Colonia. So it's long overdue, and they're crying about it. Everybody's crying about it. And I said in one of my forum posts on suggestions, I said we should be able to take power play with us wherever we go. We're like, you know, like a level 250 agent, we should be able to take the power play with us, right? But we cannot take the power play with us. So the 2 things is colonization and power play, and of course engineers. Those are things they gotta fix somehow. My suggestion was to have apprentices. What engineer does not have an apprentice? You know, have apprentices. Let's see what these are worth. This is Cactoida. First discovery. This is Frutexa. Okay, so that gives me biological side. It'll give me 12 and 8, another 20 million. Nice. I am upside down. Maybe I should land it so I don't kill myself. Grimald says, unlock Isolators permit just yesterday, so recent experience with getting allied with a faction. It was pretty quick. Bit of explore data, some on foot missions, some donations. Yeah, the explore data is, I think the amount of exploration data is 8 to 12 million. Now I take this from Exegius who used to stream a lot. So his tutorial, which I do have a pretty good damn memory, his tutorial said 8 million. But let's say things have changed, so maybe 8 to 12 million. But if you just do one stratum tectonicus, that's 19 million. That's all you need. Just one strat. One stratus tectonicus. Oh god. Just one stratus tectonicus gets you the permit. Yeah, it's always my first suggestion is when people are doing, when they're starting off, the first permit you should unlock is series system. And you do that by ranking with Sirius Corporation. So I always say do some exploration data, but turn it into series system. Series Corporation system, not system, like station. Nice, right? Let's see, how's Kick going? Kick is doing well. Twitch is doing well. Nice. Oh. Yeah, because you need Marco Quint, right? Marco Quint is locked away in Sirius system, so you need to unlock the Sirius system to be able to do that. But if you wait and don't do it with the data, okay, if you wait, it's gonna take you a couple of hours to get the you have to get allied, not friendly. Don't go by what the thing says. It's not friendly. You've got to get ally. So you have to become an ally with the Sirius Corporation, and right next to Sirius System, there's Procyon, and Procyon is Sirius Corporation stations. So it just takes one Stratus Tectonicus, and that's it. That's 20 million. 20 million. Oh, wait. Anything around here? Oh yeah, there they go. Yeah, that's the best location to do stuff. But there's so many Earth-like worlds. There's so many places you can go and get data, and then you just Windows. Then you just drop it into Sirius Corporation station, and you get the ally. Yeah, I don't really like the permit lock stuff. I don't understand why they did that with with the engineers. They didn't really need to do that. But what can you do, Ralph? One thing I'm hoping is that they revamp the BGS and we can get player factions again. I would like my system to have player factions. The ones that colonized already. My own player faction. So I have a name. Now you tell me which one is better. Like I have a name to actually name my player faction. One could be, and I'm a more serious person. So one could be the Dragon's Lair. Okay? The Dragon's Lair. And then Kix came up with this one. He said, no. Call it Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. Like the anime Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. Yeah, that was Kix's idea. Dragon Balls. You like Dragon Balls, Grimo? Yeah. I don't know if they'll allow it, probably. Who knows? Yeah, that game is called Dragon Ball Z, right? Yeah, it's called Dragon Ball Z. But we're thinking Dragon Balls. Dragon Balls. Oh, they are? Yeah, I haven't seen them. Now, if you get a first footfall, which you're more than likely gonna get if you go out in the black, and that's why I gave you guys the the website projectgaltia.org /bridge, because if you're gonna do exploration, head out to those supply depots, right, and then just do a Road to Riches or do an expressway to Exo Mastery, and basically you can get a lot of money doing that. Now, if you have a Caspian already, it'll get you there pretty fast. The Caspian will get you there pretty fast. So your Steam window is on the stream in case you want to take it off. What? Really? My Steam window is on the stream in case I want to take it off. Oh, you mean I'm going back and forth? Let me see. This one says, I see the stream window, the preview. Okay. Blocking some of the stream. Which one? No, I don't get it. I don't see it. Blocking some of the stream. I'll screenshot and send it in Discord. Okay, show me. Oh, there it is. I see. Oh. Oh, yeah. Alright. I know. Okay, that should have taken care of it. Yeah, I think I know. Yeah, I got it. I took care of it. I got to close the window. I don't know, for some reason I don't know what's wrong with Steam, but for some reason it's like messed up, and I can't get a full Steam window. It doesn't go in the bottom. I don't know. I have to probably reinstall Steam. Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, it's finished. I got it. Okay. Alright, thanks for showing me that, Grimwald. Technical difficulties. It's good to have a dude there in chat saying, hey, problem. Yeah, it's Steam is messed up for some reason on my computer, the gaming computer. On this account only, the Steam window won't open up, and then it stays on an overlay within the OBS. So I have no clue how to fix it. Yeah, I fixed on. It should have fixed everything. Oh, okay. Okay, good. It should have fixed it. So I have no clue how to fix it. The only thing I probably can do is just uninstall the Steam and reinstall it. But I hate doing that shit. So I'm trying to fix it without having to do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure that's taken care of. Technical difficulties. If I had a producer, I wouldn't have technical difficulties. Yeah, I saw that, the overlay. So I got 1 viewer on Kick. Twitch has 4. Yeah, it might be OBS. OBS is just like, it's not... Steam is not working with OBS very well, so... Okay, last one. So far, we got 132 million. 132 million, right? Which is not bad. That'll definitely get us Colonial Council. But being its first footfall, I want to get everything on this planet. Now, B5 also has 2. Now, the reason I'll go to an icy world is because there's one Fonticula that's the most prized. It's over 20 million. It looks like a short cactus, like a little cactus. Oh no! Fonticula looks like a sponge. No, it looks like a sponge, not the cactus. It looks like a sponge, like the one we find in our oceans. But it's worth like 20 million. So I always go and see ice worlds. If I see 2, if I see Cactoida, Tussock, Frutexa, Stratum, Fungoida. If I see there's 2 biologicals, I'll go in and do it, because one's gonna be bacteria and one's gonna be Fonticula. And if it's that fluffy one, that's worth 20 million. If I move to Casp X, I might as well retire my condition, and I'm kind of attached to it. Ah. The brain sponge. Yeah, that's the most expensive one in the whole game. If you find that one gets you like 20 million. That's more than a stratum tectonic is. Okay, so now we're in the mountains. This is where the Nomad shines. It does really well in the mountains.
Lighting gear deployed.
Does really well in the mountains. So far, I'm pretty happy with the CEO. You know, I know she's got limitations, and we have limitations when it comes to the amount of coders are attached to this, but I'm sure once once the game starts making more money, double-digit growth, I'm sure that they'll actually put more coders on it. Come on, just give me a sign here. There we go. But like the Rhino is an old story. When I actually first started playing the game, this guy I was playing with, his name was Ben, English. I have an affinity for English people. I don't know why. I like English people. I like their sense of humor. Is there some kind of limit on how much exobiology you can collect? No, there is no limit. But you're gonna double up if you've already found it, right? You're gonna double up on stuff. But Stratus Tectonicus is still gonna give you 19 million. Okay, very nice. This one's worth 8 million. So I'm gonna do Fungoida for 8 million. So you can collect as much as you want, but don't forget, you die, you lose everything. Sorry, I gotta laugh, because I would think, you know, if you died and you come back to life, you're an escape pod, right? So your stuff would have been in your suit, because it's only data. It's not gonna be hard, you know. It's not gonna be like whatchamacallit, like goods, like stuff you pick up on the settlement or something. So here we go. Let's see if we can land sight like a 45-degree angle. Come on. There we are. There we are. That's great. I love this ship. Watch the angle, Matt. It's like, where's the door? The door is this way. Look at the angle I landed on. Oh, Jesus. I can't even get up the mountain. I love that. That is one of the best inventions so far that they actually came up with in this game. They did very well creating the Nomad. Look at this. Look how I landed. Come on. Look how I landed. I'm like, it's not even 45 degrees. I think it's like 30 degrees. Look at that. Can I get it in? That's a good question. Can I get in the seat? Yeah. That's great, man. See, the combo is great too, because I really love the Caspian. I want to tell you, the distances it covers is phenomenal. Like I can't even imagine how long I would stay in the fleet carrier, jumping to Galtia Project and then over here to Dukes of Mykin. I think I'd probably go insane. I'd go take a pair of pliers and start pulling my teeth out while I'm waiting for the jump. Which I made a suggestion online. At suggestions, I said we should have different size engines that gives us different ranges, right? I said like a Type A could be like 5,000 light years. I mean, it all makes sense, right? We have that for our ships. Why can't we have that for our fleet carriers? But that would alleviate, that would make a jump to Colonia. Again, I'm sideways. That would make a jump to Colonia like in, what, like 4 or 5 jumps from the bubble. That's doable. And they should be automatic swapping of materials from your inventory, from the inventory, the ship storage, right? To the depot. Don't we have a crew? Don't we pay these guys? We pay these guys millions. Shouldn't they do that for us? Why do we have to swap? We have to put it in our ship, and then we have to donate it. Come on, man. But I said that on suggestions to make the fleet carrier better, man, because it's now we're getting distances that are massive. We're using the whole galaxy map now. You know, you got Rainbow's End. You're gonna have the Galtia project area. You're gonna have the Dukes of Mikunn and Sajay, Colonia. So it's gonna be locations, and you're not gonna sit there for 2 days doing fleet carrier jumps. You know, you want people to leave? You want people to leave the game and stop being players? Keep the fleet carrier the way it is right now. Or make the change. 5,000 light years for Type A, maybe 3,000 for Type B, Type C, 2,000, Type D, 1,000. And the one we have now is a Type E. But we should be able to put a dedicated module that increases the range. Think about that. I mean, it makes sense, right? We can do that for our ships. Why can't we do that for a fleet carrier? Because I would love to go out to Rainbow's End, but it's 50,000 light years from the bubble. It's craziness. I'm not gonna do 90 jumps. Seriously. On the other hand, 10 jumps, 5,000 each, would make sense, right? And I could end up being in Rainbow's End with my fleet carrier within the same, like a few hours. That's doable.
Frameshift drive charging.
But, dude, they could put it up for arcs. I'm sure people will pay arcs for it, for a specific module for your fleet carrier. Come on. We could only have one fleet carrier, one module. Yeah, they don't understand the scale, the size of the game, man. I mean, they put a T3 out in Rainbow's End, which is 50,000 light years from the bubble. I mean, who's gonna go out there? Okay, so that's 141,000. So let's go to B5, because B5 also has a couple of things, and I always go to the ice worlds because it's like a roll of the dice. If I find that one, where's B5? If I find that Fonticula, I'm very, very happy because it looks funky too. I really like the way it looks. It's not just scale, dude. It's burning of time, because it took me 18 hours to bring the squadron carrier up to Colonia. 18 hours. 18 hours. Okay? That is a long time. That's a long time. Alright? 18 hours. And the last 3, I wanted to pull out my teeth with a pair of pliers without anesthesia. It's like I was dying. It killed me. I couldn't play for 3 days afterwards. I couldn't even touch the game. Because the actual times, the time of the jump was prolonged. So basically you had 30 minutes for one jump. So it killed me, man. I thought I was gonna be done within a few hours. It took like 4 more hours. So the I mean, if you're just sitting there, it's a fleet carrier. You're sitting there. It should have an auto jump too. They should be an auto jump too. You plot the course, and the computer says, "Yes, sir. That's 10 jumps. Do you have enough fuel in your inventory for the 10 jumps? Here it is. We will transfer the fuel for you. A-okay. Okay? Engage." Just like Picard would say, engage. And then you do your 10 jumps, 5,000 light years each. But sitting there for 18 hours doing a jump, it's retarded, dude. It really is, isn't it? And if you have only one account and that's the only account you're doing, that's insane. It's just insane. Not many people gonna stick around in a game like this. You know, bacterium and fonticula. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we have first footfall too. But I make suggestions on the sites. I don't know if anybody reads them. I know the Galnet woman, she comes on this channel and watches sometimes. So I make a lot of suggestions here. But there should be a hub. There should be colonization in Rainbow's End also. There should be colonization wherever there's life. There should be colonization. Wherever we have a base or a place, an outpost, there should be colonization. Why not? Makes no sense not to, right? But I gotta say, the Elite Dangerous community is unique. It is a unique community. The dedication and the hard work that they put in to get to these places is phenomenal. It really is. So I gotta say, it's impressive to see people like this all in one place playing this game. It really is impressive. Yeah, Grim, I know that, but they should be exceptions. You know what I mean? Because there's no way anybody's forming a bridge all the way out to Rainbow's End. It's just, I don't think anybody's gonna do it. This is the regular fonticula. This is my favorite plant in the game, actually. That's okay. It's not like a permanent thing, you know. They can do it once or twice. It's not gonna break the game. Let's see if I have first footfall. This one's worth 1 million. I know that for a fact. Yeah, it's just 1 million. But if it's first footfall, it's worth more. And the first footfall. Yay! This is like my favorite plant. I wish I could have this in my house. A little icy though. I don't think it'd do well in warm weather. Huh? Oh, there's a. Shrooms, dude. Shrooms, yeah. Are those mushrooms? Or funticular mushrooms? I would say it's a tree, not really a mushroom. You think it's a mushroom? Shrooms. They don't look like shrooms. Looks more like a aloe vera plant or something. But this is like my favorite one. I love these little trees. I would have like a forest of these on my world. Doesn't give you much. It's only 1,000,000, but I think first footfall, it's still 1,000,000. But I got first footfall, so it should give you more actually. Coral, yeah, maybe. Wonderful. So, just FYI, I'm streaming now on Twitch and on Kick. So, if you are a subscriber to this channel, I beg you, I plead with you, on my knees, in the prayer position, I'm begging you, go to Kick, go to Twitch, and subscribe. On Twitch, I am Dragster2025. On Kick, I am. What am I on Kick? What am I? God knows. I'm Dragster_gaming. So, FYI. Please take the chance and take the time and subscribe. It only takes a second anyway. It'll help my effort with those channels. So don't ask me why I'm doing this. For some reason I'm losing my mind, and I said, well, let me just continue. Let me just keep on doing this. I do like streaming Elite Dangerous. When we get the massive Rhino, I am going to be using it to run over a lot of NPCs. I cannot wait. So join me that day when I get the Rhino, because I'm going to have so much fun. I think it has a turret. It should have a turret. It should have a turret, man. Now I want to do this one also, because sometimes bacterium is the expensive one. Maybe not this one, but it could be. Yeah, vesicula. How much is this worth? Only 1,000,000. It's okay. Every 1,000,000 counts. The whole purpose of this is try to get Colonia Council reputation, and so getting as much data as possible is necessary. Besides that, it only takes a few seconds now to get all the scans. Even if you have a good eye, it doesn't matter anymore. because the scanner is very, very good. So I gotta say that's good work from FDev. They did a good job. The combination, the two combination, it's just amazing. It's good work. So I'm actually enjoying it, even though I can't use the goddamn neutron stars. I'm fucking retarded. I'm glad I didn't stream it because you guys would be laughing at me, especially Tom. Tom would be laughing his balls off. Because I just couldn't keep the goddamn thing in the cone so I can do it. Anyway, yeah, I did notice that the end of the cone is the best area to scoop at, so that's a good thing. All right, so I got first footfall on this planet. I got these two. It should give me more because of the first footfall. Okay. So we're done with this system. So let's go with, I'm going to show you guys Dukes of Mikunn system. Kind of what they built. So I'm pretty happy with the results so far. Here. One thing they could do is auto dock. I really would love to have auto dock, because I'm fucking lazy. I really am lazy. Anyway, I flew 489 light years for a mysterious stranger to scan a ship core. All I got was a lousy sticker. 872,000. 872,000? What are you talking about? Distant worlds? So I'm streaming live on YouTube, Random Mission, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Thank you for being there. Awesome. It's working. I don't know how to make it better. I gotta make it better though. I don't know how to do the overlays so I can actually see all the chats at once.
4, 3, 2.
I know there's a special thing you can install an OBS to do that. I'll figure that out eventually. And Commander Tortoise logged on. So let's go back to the system, take a look at what we got here. Let's see. Or we might do one more. That one gave us 141 million. No, 141? 144 so far. 144. Just that one system. Just that one system. Isn't that wonderful? How about we go here? B1710. B1710. So the hub is right nearby, right? The hub is right nearby, so you just have to probably daisy chain off this hub. Like this one's pretty close to that one. Oh, that's strange. Oh, that's 10 and that's 0. I just noticed that. Okay. Let's jump.
Frame
Well, if they put me in the partner program, I'll have tons of stuff to give away. But so trust me. I mean, I'll give them away too. It's like because not a lot of people are streaming anymore. At least not the original ones like Ricardo Gaming. Mars hasn't been on in a long time. Alright, 13 bodies. So that one netted us a pretty good amount of cash. Some good cheddar. We got first footfall. Here's a biological. This one probably will have a strat on it. Two suns. One's a red sun. Brown dwarf. I want to get these out of the way. I hate these little things. What's this? Oh, these are phenomena. These are something. Stellar phenomena. Yeah, notable stellar phenomena. There's two of them. Waterworld, A3. Nice. Here's another notable stellar phenomenon. Where's the other planet? Here it is. High mail content. Let's go see what we have in. Let's go scan A3 first, and then we'll go see about the notable stellar phenomena. And here we are. We'll do the water world, then we'll take a look at the notable stellar phenomena. I have to slow down. Okay, Now let's do the A5. We're going to see the notable stellar phenomenon. What can it be? Okay, well, we're waiting to go there. Let's. How big is this system for colonization? So it's an 1821. Okay, second row of planets are not too far away. The flag is over high metal content world, but it has no surface stuff. But it has 3 orbital. I don't know. One time I built a T2 around. One time I built a T2 around a lava planet. I had nothing there. I'm like, why did I do that? And I did that because they said something about you'll fly over volcanic world with your Caspian. But so far we haven't gotten any volcanic worlds or water worlds or Earth-like worlds. Nothing, no worlds. So that makes me a little sad because it took me time to build that T2. And it was over a volcanic world. Didn't really have anything in orbit either. Like, why'd I do that? Notable stellar phenomena. And one day I'm gonna go to a notable stellar phenomenon and it'll be a Thargoid. A Thargoid mothership. Ooh. Ooh. There's red and there's green. Do I have a thing? Comp scanner? No. You should have stuff ready for moments like this, but obviously I did not. So it's red and green. This little, what is this? Alright, look at that. Look at the green one too. Ow! God damn it. Okay. Let's go. Next plan is A5. A5. It's pretty funky. Look at that. Nice picture.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sorry guys, my daughter came. She wanted me to install a game in her iPad. You know, the kids nowadays, they actually play more phone and iPad than they do computers. That's correct. So today, thank you, Item, AITUM multi-stream. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. For helping us out with the multi-stream. I will probably donate something very soon. I want to see what other things they got on that website besides just this. I think the chat overlay would be important, right? If I put that in the OBS. Yeah, my daughter came with her iPad, and she likes to play video games on her iPad. She doesn't like a computer. I wanted to buy her an Xbox. She doesn't want an Xbox. I want to buy her a PlayStation 5. She doesn't want that. How about how about the what is it, Switch? Nintendo Switch? No, I don't want that either. She just wants her iPad. One. Wait 1 second. Okay, let's see what we got here. Again, we're looking for Stratum Tectonicus. Yeah, if you're a gamer too, if you're building games and you cannot the gamers, they're just designing around PS5 and Xbox, right? But in Asia, people love to play the game on their phones or on their iPads, dude. They don't use consoles. And they don't use their they sometimes use, like, the old school guys use their computers, but majority of people like to play on their phones. So you're just eliminating your whole market by making a game only specifically for those platforms: Steam, Xbox, PS5, right? Oh. Whoa, whoa, too high, too low, too low, too low. Shoot, man. Way too low. It won't let me leave the ship. Deploy.
Lighting gear deployed.
Tectonic is. Yay. That's not first footfall. How much do we get for this? 19 million. Nice. Let's see how much the bacteria is, because it doesn't look like it's a normal bacteria. Let's scan it. Okay, so how much is this worth? Only 1.6 million. Wonderful, let's keep going. Yes, sirree, Bob. Let's see what the system's like. Did we do a scan on this? Yeah, this one is 1821, right? The flag's not in a good position, though. That's a problem. I think you can still build like a T1 there and do something with it. That's 19 million right there. That gave us 19 million. So right now we've done 163 million in this run. So 383 million is the total that we got so far. Alright, let's dock
Loading gear retracted.
and go and take a look at the hub that they have. Wonderful. Now, because of the weight of the vehicle, the hangar, the vessel hangar, Mach 2 vessel hangar, because of the weight, and I also have an SRV hangar, it doesn't get like 80 light year jump range. It gets like 73, 74. So it's still decent. What are you gonna do? It's still decent. Let's go and see our little hub there. The Dukes of Mikunn hub. Alright, so Kick, we got one viewer. Thank you for sticking around. On Twitch, we got 5 viewers. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. This is the first. We might do other platforms, but I don't know. Rumble, maybe. I don't know. Rumble doesn't do much gaming. It's more like political plays. And, okay, so this is the system. This is their little hub, and just give you an overlook. There's a water world here, but they decided to put a dodec around the sun. Don't ask me why, but there's only one planet to actually colonize, and it has a 7 on it. So they did all the colonization there. They did like for that, and there's a T2 in a certain orbit. Marianne Day Brown Memorial Station, wherever that is. And this station's called the Frederick Brown 1856 Memorial Station. Frederick Brown was an abolitionist in the 1800s, so I think he started wasn't it the Missouri Uprising? I'm not sure. But that's their system that they built. Why they picked this one, I don't know. Oh, that's why. He's called Commander Frederick Brown 1856. Changed his name? System Architect. Anyway. I guess because of the Earth-like world they chose it, but there are better systems around here for that option. Anyway, this system is PLAA AESCS NIK C811. I'm gonna put it in chat. Okay, I'm gonna put it in chat so you guys can, if you want, you can come and colonize off of it. This is in the middle of nowhere. It's really literally in the middle of nowhere. So there's a lot of space. So if you want your own little bubble, it's a pretty good place to come to. Let me see. Let me take this down and put it in the chat. PLAA. Well, at least this guy's nice. He didn't put any trust. No dragster killers. Okay. PLAAAESCS NIK C8-11. So that's where I'm at. That's the system. Right? You guys can let me put it in chat. The trusts are dragster killers, man. Because I always end up hitting them somehow. Very hard to get around. Especially when they looks like a virus when they have all 10. Oh man. It's a killer. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. It was a pleasure being here. I'm not going to stream me using Neutron Highway. I don't want you to laugh at me. But probably tomorrow before the before the server maintenance, I will be in Colonia. The whole point of doing this was to get some scans so I can get Colonia Council reputation. Anyway, thank you so much. This was a success today. Kick is working, Twitch worked, and so did YouTube without any kind of problem. So I am so happy. 07 Commanders, fly dangerously, stay frosty, chew big red.